In order to start shifting some pounds, Faye is going to have to stick to a calorie intake of 2,000 a day. She must cut down on her calorific cocktails and eat more regularly in the morning to avoid those monster-sized meals at lunch and dinner. Laura will have a new meal plan of around 1,800 calories a day. She must say no to the sugary sweet snacks and focus on eating 3 balanced meals throughout the day. Those simple changes will hopefully turn things around and start the weight loss. We'll be catching up with them later to find out how they got on. If you'd like to change your eating habits and for more help and tips, then visit us at channel4.com/secret eaters. Earlier on, we invited 8 people to unknowingly help us test the scientific theory that if we don't get enough sleep, we'll eat more and make unhealthy food choices.
An IQ test here for you to do.
Last night, one group had their sleep disturbed twice to do some IQ tests, while the other group was left to sleep undisturbed. The next morning, both groups think they're being tested on mental performance, but really, we're working up their appetite to see who eats more. Dr. David has prepared identical snack bags for each of the groups. Science says that the yellow bag, tired group, will not only eat more, but also choose more sugar and fat-laden snacks. While the blue bag, awake group, who slept undisturbed, will make more healthy food choices and will snack less.
And there's definitely some snacking going on.
Activity's over, and Tom and Dr. David get busy calculating the results based on the snacks left over by each group. It's time for our sleepy and unsuspecting guinea pigs to find out the truth.
Hello, guys. Hello. Good afternoon. You obviously thought that you were brought here to take part in an experiment to do with team building. It's not quite the case. We had a whole different reason for bringing you here because you have been taking part in a show called Secret Eaters. I'm going to hand you over to Dr. David Lewis, our psychologist, to explain what we've been doing.
Hi, Yellow Team, we woke you up. It was a very cruel thing to do, I know. What we wanted to find out was whether the following day, because you'd been deprived of sleep, you would eat more than the blue team over there who had a good night's sleep.
With the secret out, time to reveal which group ate the most snacks.
Yellow Team, how much more did they eat than the blue team, David?
35% more. You tended to eat a lot more high-fat, high-sugar things. You were particularly keen on the white chocolate buttons.
So we've proved the science beautifully that if you do have a disturbed night's sleep, you are more likely to eat more food the following day. And in this case, you ate 35% more than the group that slept well.
I had no idea. I just thought, regardless of how you sleep, you eat normally.
Knowing what I know now, definitely I'm going to sleep full 8 hours. I'm not trying to get fat.
So there you go. Once again, the science has been proved. It is so important to get a good night's sleep, particularly if you're trying to keep your weight down. Sleep well, snack less. Well, this one is definitely off for a kip.
Coming up.
Ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
It's weigh-in time for Faye and Laura. 12 weeks ago, friends and workmates Faye and Laura were struggling to unravel the mystery of their widening waistbands.
I don't understand it, and I never have. Like, I can't warrant now as well why I've put on 8 stone. It's literally like carrying a human being on my back.
With my weight loss, I feel like I've just hit this sort of plateau, and like it's not going anywhere anymore, and I just don't know why.
So we put them under round-the-clock surveillance, had 2 top private investigators following them everywhere.
I just caught what Laura ordered, and it was a large hazelnut skinny latte and a cinnamon swirl.
And then revealed the true extent of their secret eating in our incident room.
This is a mere snapshot of what we caught you two eating. Faye, can we have a word about this?
Oh my God,
It's now time to see if they've changed their weighty ways.
The first thing I did when I got home was I went shopping, ready to get going that following morning. I have replaced all the sweet treats and the sugary foods with actual proper food.
I now manage my portion sizes by trying to fill, at least 50% of the plate if I can with salad or vegetables. I'm still having the jacket potatoes, but I've been having, slightly smaller in size, but just beans and less than half the cheese I was having before. And now I don't even have the coleslaw anymore because I don't actually need it.
I've really noticed that my body shape is changing. I feel like I'm toning up far easier. Because I'm eating the right things, I feel like my body is reacting when I do go to the gym in the right ways by toning up those areas. Whereas before I was doing the same stuff at the gym, but because I wasn't eating the right things, it wasn't having any effect.
I feel a bit like curvaceous. I go in a bit more in the middle, which is good. And from the side, I think I look a bit slimmer.